Hello and welcome everybody back to the Fight for Lysander main event. As always, I'm your host Sewlie and I'm here with CK. How are we feeling on this wonderful evening?
Good, but before I say anything serious, make sure they hear me this time.
Oh, they hear you.
You know what always happens.
No, they hear you.
Sure? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm excited. You know, we saw some crazy stuff last time with a crazy deck we had never seen before.
Yeah, that
So
light deck.
I'm hoping we see a little bit more of that. I want to see somebody think outside the box and try something, you know, we don't normally see.
No, for sure. These new cards, they're bringing all these different interactions, especially in these tournaments. One of these players, they could be waiting to bring out that special sauce. If we've seen that in tournaments. We see decks that haven't been used throughout the rounds, and in those, you know, gets to the later rounds and into those finals, that that special stuff comes out. And man, it is definitely a joy to see, and we've got some great games tonight. We won't hold you off from those. We can get into that in just a second. Of course, these are the prizes for this event, and tonight we're watching some top 64 matches. So those people are all in the money. They've got 8 crafters, 2 boosters, and if you're confused about the lettering, you can check the bottom. Those are the S for shiny, B for booster, and they are the Band of Wolf packs. CK, what's the best thing you packed in when you opened a Band of Wolf packs? Was it that Hortuck?
The Hortucks from the shiny pack. Yeah.
Well, okay. What was like top 3 then?
Oh, I mean, like honestly, I didn't pull anything out of other significance than that.
Oh, really?
Like, probably just
I mean,
like
that's fine.
the plain Hortuck and the plain Ico.
Okay. So you got the set. You got the trinkets too, right? I got my trinkets today.
I haven't checked. I've been super busy.
You got trinkets based on if you had the domain legendaries. You got 2 of there was a regular sword and then there was a like an upgraded sword. I'm not too sure. Pretty cool. Great to get some free trinkets as always. Nice airdrop, and of course another airdrop here. We have the Lysander NFTs. And win here for those top 64 matches, they get a shadow. Keep going, they're gonna get a gold and a diamond, and of course if they win, they're gonna grab that mythic. And yeah, if you I see that comment, if you are trying to rewatch videos, everything is under the highlights. Everything's under the highlights section. I have everything like in collections, so the Fight for Lysander stuff will all be in the collections. If I'm missing one, let me know, but they should all be there and in order. And on top of that, if you are in the chat, if you are here and you want some free cards, or a free card, one to everybody who has their profile connected and watches at least 8 cumulative hours across every single one of these main event streams. There are a ton that are coming. We've got more content coming, and I'm super excited for these to start flying out. I see some people pretty much at the half mark already, which is nuts. Very cool to see. And that rewards command is now working. You can type !rewards, head to the website, and check your actual watch time. You can see if you own a Gods NFT, if that's being counted in. If you do own a Gods NFT or a Brick Hands, make sure it's on the same wallet that you have linked. Otherwise, you won't get that extra bonus. Oh, network error? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that might be on Twitch's side. I got everything under like highlights and then under collections too. Very cool. So even if you don't have a profile fully linked, your watch time is still being counted. CK, did you know that? Maybe I haven't said that enough.
I didn't know that.
So if you don't have a profile, you can actually go on the website. You can type !rewards, go to the website, and there will be a chart. You can find your name, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to link. It'll tell you how much watch time you have. Once you link all that stuff, boom, you're going to have your eligibility all filled out, and you'll be able to grab one of these armor lurkers when they start going out. And of course, like last time, we've got a special promotion from KAG, one of the teams here in the Gods Unchained scene. Another beautiful card going out to one of you, not each of you. Sorry, I'm in the airdrop mode, but no, just one. Gold Chaining of the Gods. Can you tell me about this card, CK?
It's a real strong card that allows you to remove, when your opponent has a bigger creature than you, and it allows you to buff your board. It has a lot of different interactions, a lot of different combinations that makes it a very flexible buff to all, and something that can be used to remove a creature off the board as well.
Right. I do know you have to be very particular about which ones you choose first, right?
It goes in the order of the ones you pick. So sometimes, they'll weaken a creature, but then buff it afterwards, not realizing it was still alive. Or maybe you realize that it's the creature with the more attack, the stronger creature. And you have to be careful picking your interaction because it can backfire on you.
Right. And I haven't posted this on any socials or anything yet. You guys are getting the first scoop, I guess. So get started on your custom GU card. You only have to do one. I do want to hear some custom backstory. It doesn't have to be long, like a sentence or two. What the card means or what it could mean. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, something cool, interesting, funny, whatever. Post it on Twitter using that hashtag so we can make sure that your entry is counted. It'll be live for 2 weeks, ending after the finals on the week of the 23rd. I think it's Tuesday the 23rd should be it. So get to going, and on top of that, you can use this command. I'll be posting this on socials as well, but there is a website. I don't know if you know about this, CK. You can make custom cards. They have a whole UI set up for you to make a card, so it'll be super easy for you to do. You don't have to know how to do Photoshop. You don't have to have any crafty skills. You can really just have some wit about you and make yourself a custom card. Get yourself a shiny Chaining of the Gods. That's a Leggy. That's a gold Leggy. Those don't come often, folks. All right, well, we've got a match to get into, CK. And Tofa versus Dirty. And let's scale you guys up a bit. Look at these stats. Pretty close. I would say Dirty a little slower. A little slower player, but lower on the win percentage.
And Tofa went really far or won a tournament.
Yes, they won the tournament.
Which one?
That one was number 4, I believe. Okay. That was the one where it was him and Muse in the finals. Yes, that was number 4.
Okay. So, I think that's the difference between him and Dirty is the, championship experience. Championship experience against a player like Fake Muse.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make any mistakes. You're a nervous wreck playing him. And let's be honest, and managed to take it down. Oh, was that the one where they queued in game 5 and Muse queued in with
Yeah, it was like the last one I think was kind of an auto win, and it was
control. It was control nature versus Anubians.
Yeah, it was.
I think is what it was.
I don't know if it was exactly. It was just. I remember it being like, oh, okay.
I think that's exactly what it was. And again, though, can't say anything but good pick by Antofa.
Yeah.
Like strong against a lot of things, and maybe thought that Fuse was gonna throw something like that out there, and what are you gonna do? I mean, that counters that counters card draw magic very well.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's so difficult to pump out all that damage.
Right.
So like there's other decks that it's really strong against. So just good pick at the end of the day.
For sure. Well, we're gonna be able to get into this match. It's gonna be Xborg and Tofa versus Dirty.
We've seen bad mucks, or selecting cards, costing people. No misplays allowed against fake Muse.
Well, not even just fake Muse. Like
Like,
every player really that we've seen has been showing up, has been really showing up for just the comp scene. I don't think we've seen too many, like in this main event, we haven't seen people fumbling the bag really. A couple misplays. Yeah, Gleamweaver. So they're I guess they're expecting a Nubian then.
Also works good against something like Magic, where there's their Pyrrhic knowledge doesn't get the card that they wanna bring back really.
Right. And here they throw it out first. You got to, right? Because it's kind of useless. You get it out. I mean, not useless. It is a 2/2, but especially against Deception, they have the means to deal with the 2/2 and actually make it hurt you.
Oh, this is an aggro.
Yeah, I wonder how much heal Antofa has. There's the Talisman. Oh, so that's actually going to give whatever he has on the board some regen once they pop. That's okay. That's something, right? Like at least you're getting a little bit of value from those barrels.
So that Gleamweaver gets Umber Arrowed or killed.
Well, now, yeah, it's gonna die. But this boar will get regen. We'll get 3. Oh no, it doesn't throw it. Okay. Interesting. Well, this Gleamweaver, I don't think will the regen hit? Like, will the regen go? Oh, it does. Wait, it does. That's not bad. So they just
now we know.
They just wasted that.
Just learned that.
Wow. Okay.
Right now.
That's nice. Talk about new interactions. Like, okay, we'll take it. That's not even like a new interaction though. I feel like it's just because the Blazing Talisman has finally come into play that we're seeing stuff like that. Because up until recently, it wasn't really, like, when did you ever see a Blazing Talisman? Okay, there it is.
I feel like people have just really used Hidden Aggro Rush a lot.
Yeah.
And it counters it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the time it's not running any Ruddick removal. So they have to hope for Ruddick removal from the Sanctum.
Yep.
And it's gonna kill off your Shadow of Lethanon. It's gonna right here.
Exactly. They can't swing with it. And I've played that Talisman, and I've literally watched people have full boards and they don't swing. Like it's like this huge thing to get one burn. Like, okay, fine, don't swing. Let me heal. Let me keep going. It's
Shadow
okay.
of
Yeah.
Come on.
Not bad. Although, I wonder if they're running Fir Tree. Fir Tree's really nice against this. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Where is the heal for Antofa?
He's fine. He has the hunt.
Yeah, they do have the hunt.
And remember, once you slow down a little bit, you're gonna be okay.
And there's a pack succession too. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. But then he's gonna throw out something hidden here, maybe like a sneaky bruiser.
Oh, and this bull doesn't die from the ping here.
He's gonna ping out.
It's gonna have 2 regen on that 2 burn. Quite lovely. And there's no... Oh, okay. So they get their last bit of the Talisman.
The hide. I think you pack succession here.
Not a Barksworn? No, oh, and there's the compost. Okay, yeah.
You want something bigger here.
Yeah, but this is... Oh, and they get a moose. They get a moose. Okay, if the compost wasn't it, that's it. The moose comes out. If only they still had that Talisman, and even this is nice. Getting that Trapper out too. You don't think that there's a Rapture, right? There's no Rapture.
Not generally in Hidden Aggro Rush, no.
I do see it sometimes. I think there it is. Yep.
Sometimes people throw it as a little surprise there, but most of the time it's not coming out.
Well, And Toph showing up for Xborg there. 1-0 against Dirty. And we've seen Dirty. We've seen Antofa. I do think that the stats speak for themselves there. You know, that win rate, almost, let's call it 57%. It's 56.9. It's 9-6. Wow. And that nature, it was, you know, it wasn't as control-y as I've seen.
Got a moose out of it. And
yeah, the moose.
and basically gave it blitz. So you had a 5 attack with 6 health blitzing.
Right. All right, well, here we got game number 2. And not even just showing up for Xborg, showing up for Poland. Curious where Dirty's from. And there we see another Gleamweaver in this. So they're... I feel like every time I just think about Anubians, and you see they're keeping it, so they'll probably just throw it out right away.
Well, you see he's playing Death, and you know, when Death can bring back a lot of, you know, afterlife creatures.
Oh, I'm literally, I didn't even look at I was like so focused on the Gleamweaver. No, you're right. This could be Anubians too.
Yeah.
It
It
has
could be
the
any.
heal.
It could be Sleep Death, and you want to get rid of all the sleep creature. You want to get rid of.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
The Rock Drake and all that type of stuff that might come out.
So they're definitely not going to be throwing it out right away. Let me take that one back. But here they have a nice Iron Tooth Goblin for the Necroceptor.
So always talk about the removal. You know, having removal, and good old Iron Tooth Goblin.
Yeah, and getting the Necroceptor off the first turn that it comes out is always nice. Like, you just stop their whole steady climb to having a full board that's unstoppable.
Wow, Oni, that's really strong.
Yeah, but not now. It's a
Not
little early.
Not now, but that's really strong later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so definitely going the distance here.
Oh, this looks like Anubians.
Very nice.
But Necroceptor was.
So as you can see, guys, if I call a card in the chat, you can see it on the left side of the screen. You can also use the same bot for any card in the chat, any card in the game. You can also grab the art by doing something like that in the chat, and you get the full res art. And that Oni art is sick. I think Eclipse posted the full, posted like a full screen one, like a wide one for like a wallpaper. It's in it should be somewhere in the Discord. Yeah, double Gleamweaver. That's so good here. And Tofa just expecting it and running right into it. Again, it's just they're showing us why they're here, CK. They're showing us why they make it through these rounds.
Yeah, you know, this deck is really strong against any type of aggro. You know, he's got the Shape Blast there.
Yeah.
You know, if he's running like a small nature, you know, aggro deck or something, or like a small war deck with not a lot of protected, it's just munches right through it.
Yeah, it munches right through it.
It's probably coming out. He wishes he didn't have to. He wishes he had the tracking bolt, but has to. Throws out a little bit of heal. Baiting the Anubians out here. The high value targets. Probably throws the other unexpected gift here.
So they need... They're definitely not running another Goblin. Do you think they're running Ico in this?
Quite possible. Yeah,
They grab the Rune of Fire. Do you think that they might be grabbing the Rune? Like, obviously Rune's good, but do you think they might be trying to get the Trapper to pop up?
He's just trying to have more answers here at this point. He's already used a few to remove creatures on the board there.
Oh.
But he didn't kill off his priestess.
Okay,
gonna
but
take
this
a
is
lot
a
of
lot of
damage
damage. Yeah, this is a lot
Yeah.
of damage. Oh, jeez. I see the Ragnarok coming out after they played the creatures, and I'm like, okay, there's definitely a priestess coming out, and look at this. So 2 plus the 1 for the Skull Scepter. What was that? 5 creatures? Oh my gosh, that was gross. Oh my gosh. They've got no way of getting health, at least until next turn. Wow. So they could Blade and Gleamweaver, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna
Have
do.
to play.
But
It's gonna take another
7,
point.
man. Oh, and he
Yeah.
gets a safeguard.
Yeah, but nah, I think he has to. I think he has
Do you
to
safeguard?
Gleamweaver here. No, you have to Gleamweaver.
You have to
here.
Gleamweaver? Okay, okay.
Yeah. You gotta take out the priestess and the necromancer. Yeah. Like he's still gonna take a lot of damage here. This could be over.
Yeah, I mean, 6 health. 6. I don't think they expected to.
That's the other one. So now
yeah,
he
so
needs
that's 3.
his,
Just one more.
uh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Nubian's doing it
Okay,
again.
this would tilt me so hard, CK. This would tilt me so hard. Like, what? They just did so much damage out of nowhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right, well, giving us what we want. Dirty putting it to a Game 3 situation against Antofa, one of the champions from the Lysander's Trials, looking to be a 2-time Lysander champion.
Can you tell me about Dirty? Anything?
Dirty, well, you could look them up on your end. I mean, we can see their stats here. Almost 2,000 games won, with a 53.5% win rate around there. 20 average turns and 10 average rounds. We've seen that on like the later players, although I feel like we've
Not
in these
registered.
tournaments, like
Any tournaments?
no, nothing. Well, they've been in these Lysander trials, so you can next time I'll get you a link for that stuff too. But here we've got game number 3, and we see Magic queues up with it again. And oh, I think this is this different Magic? I mean, we didn't see those last time. Could be the same against Deception. We'll see. What do you think Dirty's bringing? Like a Henrush aggro?
I don't know if you really run that again if you've lost with it, right? Because that's what he lost with.
Who, Dirty?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, they were maybe not close, but they had something going.
Oh, yeah, you were right.
Okay, yeah, there it is. I bet there's a tracking bolt. Are they gonna go for it? No, I guess they just wait for maybe a second one.
Yeah, he wants him to get a little more greedy.
Yeah.
I think he throws it.
Very nice. So I think this is the same deck, and there's our answers to the question if they had the Ico, if it is the same.
Yeah,
which,
he was definitely running it.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, nothing but Crystal Tech here.
Yeah, Crystal Tech, and then I mean now they'll have to wait for that Shape Blast.
Take
One
some
extra
damage
turn.
out. That's smart.
Mm-hmm. Although, as we've seen, this damage can keep going, and ooh, I think we see a what's it called? The I'm afraid we just saw it.
Wow, there's Horsuck.
The 5/5, the Jaguar.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, but you don't remember the name either, like. I'm having a brain fart, chat. It's okay. You guys know what I mean. Pouncing? No, pouncing. I don't know.
Is that not the name? It's neutral, right?
Yeah, it's new. It's. That's not pouncing. What?
No, it's wild, isn't it?
Lethal Prowler. Thank you, Meepo.
Yeah, Lethal
Grazie
Prowler.
mille.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see Lethal Prowler here. Lethal pounce. Lethal pouncing. I mean, it does do that, right? That is what a Lethal Prowler does. I like that the interaction is kind of linked to what it is, like the actual creature.
Yeah. Jaguars don't miss. They really don't.
So, ooh, they get the Ashen Child, and oh, that shapeshifter's just out of reach,
Yeah.
and this is gonna put them on 4.
But it limits his options of what he could put on the Feral Shapeshifter. You can't put Assassin's Aim on it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You can only put the.
Yeah, but
the
if they
other
have okay, so no Lethal Prowler. If they had the Lethal Prowler, it was done. And this is wait a minute.
one. Yeah.
I
that's what
thought you were gonna lose, Antofa.
That's what you thought.
See, he's highlighting where he wants to go, and it doesn't hit. Oh, okay, so
Alright,
it doesn't
but it
hit,
healed
right?
him.
Exactly, and the Shape Blast is going to be able to help here, and now barrels come out.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
Tracking bolt here will be sick.
Oh,
the
Stormstress! Oh, Stormstress! No way! That's even better,
Yeah,
because it doesn't damage your own.
yeah, that's devastating.
Dude, what?
Here.
He gets the
Oh my
Stormstress?
goodness.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
what a top deck.
Oh, jeez. This was over, CK. This was done. Even if they grabbed, because even if they grabbed the Hortuck, it wouldn't have helped because they had the barrels coming. Wow. Okay, so another Stormstress sets up another Shape Blast, and Antofa's looking good here. 2 front lines up. No, the Stormstress, he didn't swing. He didn't swing with the Stormstress. No. Missed out. I know he's getting a little too happy about that flip here. Misses out on 3 damage. I still think he'll be fine. Dirty's throwing out GGs. Swift Joe saying Storm Stress. That's a good one. I like it. You gotta keep your head in the game. Make sure you swing with everything. If ever I'm in like a tough scenario, I always try to click twice. And here. Yeah, I mean, after that, you're gonna have 3 front lines. That God Power's not doing anything.
He's just like,
Yeah.
sheep.
That is definitely a sheep situation. Oh, jeez. GG's coming out from Dirty, and there it is. And Tofa with a crazy top deck to flip it in their favor. Taking it for Xborg and Poland. All of Poland.
But again, good choices in decks there. Only gets aggroed down by that Anubian deck. That, he threw out. It was such a throw off because he played the Necroceptor first. So you're thinking maybe it's not Anubians, but then he throws right into it right into the Skull Scepter, and now it's Anubians coming out.
Well, imagine he hadn't imagine he didn't have an answer for that Necro right away. That could have, told a whole different story there for Dirty, but
no, but he wouldn't have done all that damage like he did when
Oh, you're
when
right.
he
No,
did
you're
the board
right.
wipe. Yeah, that's what really hurt was all that extra damage from all those creatures dying.
Whoa. Wow. Okay, well, that's interesting to talk about and think about. And there we see it. Until for taking it over dirty.
Mhm. I wonder, does he run one Necro and then he only runs one Skull Scepter as opposed to two?
I don't know. Although that makes me think about something. So some people have been asking for deck lists, and they want to see deck lists when they're seeing these matches. I couldn't agree more. We do have to build certain tools for that to happen, but we got these live stats, and the next step for the next tool that comes to these are going to be deck lists. I'm going to be trying to get the exact decks from the matches that you played, and we'll be able to show you all and go through them together on the stream. I think it's a huge, huge boost to the interactivity, be able to actually know what's coming. And of course, in a recorded match, there's nothing, there's no stream sniping in the past, so we're all good on that front. Here we have those prizes again. Just quickly cycle through. And these will have airdrop utility. You got your Gods NFTs, you got your Brick Hands. Both of those assets boost your airdrop watch time score. They boost how many Gods you get when we do individual streams with Gods airdrops, and they will have even more airdrop utility as we keep building, we keep growing. It's only going to get better for you guys. And of course,
Sweet NFT.
yeah, it's cool, right? Cool. He came out nice. I was a little worried because of like his multicolored in like the chest area, like it's like all crazy lines and stuff, but I think I got a good rendition. But Armor Lurkers, man, 100 Armor Lurkers going to be going out to 100 players. Now, all of these are going to be Gods Unchained players. You are not losing your Armor Lurker to someone who doesn't play the game, because the airdrop bot that we have built, it actually checks if you play the game, what your rank is, and if you've got everything linked up as far as IMX. So rest assured that if you don't end up getting one, it is going to a player of Gods Unchained, someone who actually can use it or sell it. They could just turn around and sell it. That's fine. It's your asset once you get it. You can check out your watch time on the website. You can make sure you have a profile with that profile command. But no, that question about the Lysander, it does not boost for this stream, for this event. I didn't want to set it up like halfway through. So yeah, going forward, they will have special stuff linked. I promise. There's always special stuff. And I will bring this up one more time. And I'll be posting all of this on socials. But we have this contest going down. I want to see some cool cards. Maybe you can make it a meme card. You can make it completely stupid and silly. Or you could make it a card that you think should actually be in the game. CK, if you had to do this, I know you might not because you love to just, go home, watch your WWE, call it a night. But if you had to make a card, would you go for the silly route, or would you go for like the, hey, GU, put this card in the game?
Oh no, go put the card in the game. I've been thinking about it like since you spoke about it actually, and I'm just keeping it in my brain. I'm trying to figure it
okay.
out.
So that website that I was speaking about, you can type !custom. I'll do it for you guys. You can go to this website and it will allow you to make a custom GU card. Big shouts to them for creating that free tool for everybody to enjoy. Always great when there's free tools for the community to take advantage of. And of course, this gold Chaining of the Gods will be given to one lucky winner. And that will be chosen in 2 weeks from today. This is the first look. Look out for more details on socials. But we've got another match to get into. Let me grab these two and their stats. So
this is basics versus Nakarub.
Yes, and Nakarub's in infinite mana, right?
Believe so.
Or maybe not. Is Nakarub still in infinite mana? They didn't put it on their name, I don't think. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off for now. If it's wrong, someone let me know. But yes, we've got Basics versus Nakarub up next. And it's bound to be a good one.
I want to see these stats.
I know. Let's get these pulled up. Okay, hold on. Gotta restart the stat bot.
Come on, stat bot. Don't fail me now.
No, no failure, no failure. Just have to open it up again. Yeah, the chaining is fun to use. So this is...
It's one of those rare cards that, like, you know, a stat remover. Like a lot, we don't really like a lot of the stat removers that Light has. But this one, because you can like remove stats from your opponent while still buffing all of yours or like your weakest creature, it actually gives you options of being able to remove something maybe with 2 health and then buffing your board. You know, it's basically a kill. If it's the biggest creature, deal 2 damage, basically, and then, you know, possibly a board buff, which, you know, your dire need with Light.
And I think these might be flipped. Yes, sorry, these are flipped.
Yeah, figured, yeah. Nakara with a 65.8 win percentage.
Sorry about that. I was like trying to figure out who is who. All right, so Nakrub on the right, yeah, like you said, 65%.
Across a lot of games. Across a lot of games.
And I do see basics in the chat. Please, no spoilers as always when you're in the chat and you're playing. But of course, thank you for submitting these. We love to see these games, especially when we've got 2 heavy hitters, basics, showing up on the last stream as well. Knacker up here. I mean, look at that, 13,000. When you got over 10K games, you can say you can walk the walk, and we'll be able to see here if they can do just that. I mean, almost 18 average turns, same as basics pretty much. I think this just says that Nakrob is more seasoned and just could we say better based on that win rate? It's tough. It's tough to really say one's better than another person, but when you see that win rate, it's like, you know,
it's, you know, 55% is a really good win rate.
Oh, of course.
But when you see someone at over 60%, it's like, whoa. You know, you really start. That's where it really starts to separate, you know, the players. And to be at almost, you know, 2/3 victories is just like, it's really ridiculous.
Yep. I agree. He is infinite mana. I thought he was. I was like, wait a minute. All right, well, we'll give them their due. And, you know, all these infinite mana guys, they're nuts, man. These stats speak for themselves. They show up in the tournaments, and I think Basics has got to show what they've got. You know, show them what they've got. We'll see it here in just a second. So, what do you think? What do you think we're gonna see first?
I think Nakrob's gonna pull out some type of death.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. And saw Basics last week, but I don't remember what he last time, but I don't remember what he ran.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got game number 1 here between Basics and Infinite Mana's Nakarub. Let's get into it.
What did he run, Sewlie? You don't recall either?
No, I don't.
Ooh, flip from Basics. Oh, it's this it's the sleep.
All right. Well, Basics showing up for Canada here.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting because I haven't played this.
I believe Nakarub is US. If I'm not mistaken.
Gotta give it. You're gonna keep both.
Okay, so when you think flip, when you see the flip, what is the one card that immediately comes to mind?
It depends on what your opponent is playing. Completely.
Okay, so in this situation, what's like, well, okay, I'm just saying like the flip God Power. What's a card that you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely goes hand in hand with flip?
Depends on what type of flip as well.
CK, I just want you to tell me a card. I just want. Just give me a card,
again,
CK.
that's all situational, bro.
So make up a situation.
All right. So in this, like the stone skin, like he kept both here, knowing that he's gonna probably try to fill his board really fast here, and he knows he's gotta stop him. He's got and there he takes him with the Derek.
Well, I see the golden curse. So let's take a look at that one.
He's gonna draw. He's gonna try to burn him here. Oh, I'm sorry, he gets to draw here. That's right. He's going real wide here, so he got that out. He made him throw that out early, and now he goes even wide again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, nice draw. Okay. What?
The hypno puzzle box. Yeah.
What? Okay, explain, please. Newer player alert.
You'll see when you put up the search.
Hypno's puzzle box. Target creature goes to sleep. Add 2 runes, anims, or enchanted weapons to each god's hand. Oh, so you're milling them.
Yeah, you want to fill their hand, and then you throw that. You know, you're throwing that to fill their hand, and then you start, you know, all his other ways of toast a piece here is devastating if he has a full hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of different ways of getting him to mill.
Right.
And getting rid of the other. Takes the spellbound, puts 2 creatures to sleep. Highborn Knight, so good. Can't do that. Gotta. I think he has to toast a piece here.
And that goes through ward, right?
Yeah. You gotta make him play all that again.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's tough. I mean, it does set them back. It's not going to mill them at all. Obviously, because Max only got that one hand. Oh, he's not going to go for it. Just a spellbound. Wow. They grab it. They get the Oni and it draws the Wither Fingers.
Yeah, that's not good here. The toasted piece, I think, in hindsight, was way better. It's gonna take a lot. Well, I mean, he's gonna be able to put it back here, but this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Well, here's that card we were talking about, the chaining, and it's a little bugged. You get the wards going through the card. Never seen that one. Okay, that's something. I mean, if they have a Radiant Dawn, it's over.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh my, that's a huge vexing.
Giants.
They need, yeah, toasted piece here. Oh no, wait, but that leaves
that's
the
so dangerous.
Wait, they just need one buff.
Yeah, that's so greedy. Let's see if it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
what?
a greedy. That's a greedy play, my friend.
Okay. They just need one buff, which is not a lot to ask for.
Wow. Doesn't have it. So now you
Oh
have to
my
toast a piece
gosh.
here.
Yeah, they just grabbed the sleep.
You have to. There's
Yeah.
nothing else you can do here.
Yeah, you have to. There's no, you can't do anything, right?
Yeah, you have
They,
to toast a piece.
because
There's
maybe,
nothing else.
well, they were thinking, okay, I could sleep and then use the vow, but that's at 7. They're at 6.5.
Yeah, nah, he's got a toast here.
Okay, well, that prolongs it one more turn. It's all coming back out, though. So one extra thing with Ward and... Oh, okay. Interesting. So they have to sleep it now. Or no, they could...
They gotta sleep and
They gotta sleep and then
vow.
wither, right?
No, they can't do that.
They'll have to vow first. Vow first and sleep, and then I'm saying next turn they have to wither fingers once they have that ward off. But there might be too many creatures.
You can do that.
Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
He's gonna go with this route. Now he's gonna sleep and give the attack to the thing. But your way might have been better. And I don't think he thought about it that way.
So you just mill?
Yeah.
Wait. So...
He flipped and he
Now I
drew
know
his
he
Ceres.
flipped, but he should have used the vow first then. Because then he wouldn't have milled. He milled it.
Weird.
But then didn't he use both toasted pieces already?
No, I think he only used one.
No, he used 2. I'm confused on that one. Was that, like, why did that pop up then?
Oh, does he? Okay, he has.
He milled 1? I thought he
milled
used
one.
both. I swear he used both. Okay.
No, he milled it. Yeah, that was the card he milled, and he played the other one when he had no choice on turn 6.
All right, well, there it is. Right, so then he should have used the champions first, the Valve champions. Wouldn't have milled. Because he drew 2, shuffled 2, and on the draw it milled. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I don't know why they didn't. Okay, so this is a big heal. Is it enough though? I don't think so. It's a lot of damage. This is what, 18 damage?
Gonna take some of that out.
Yeah. Still 13. They're 1 off. No, this is GG's. Because of the sanctum. The form.
Oh, he's only got 10 in hand.
10.
I mean, 10 on the board.
Oh. My math is wrong.
He only got 10 on the
Yeah,
board.
no, my math is wrong. So they have a Wither. They have the Elixir of the Panther. Grab that form.
He's gonna trade into the Oni. Doesn't want to
You
give him
think so?
more heal. I don't think he wants to give him more heal.
Yeah, you're right. They could have... If they did a form first, would it have been less heal?
No, because he's doing 2 damage to the creature. That's how much he was doing.
Right. It's just about the damage. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Candy chain. Interesting. And this is a nice, clean Rapture Dance. Yeah. Gonna be getting something back. Hopefully, the Oni. Maybe. Okay, I mean, it's not the worst thing to get back.
Second best.
Yeah.
They could have gotten back other than the Oni.
Oni would have been so nice.
Yeah.
Do you take the rune?
I think you do. Here.
No, wants to go wide with the card shark. All right.
Yeah. Probably wants to keep a creature like stop protected.
Goes wide again. Another elixir.
Choosing his target. Oh, you gonna go for that one? I wouldn't go for that. Oh, he has to think about the Radiant Dawn here.
Oh yeah.
He knows that eventually he's getting closer to that Radiant Dawn.
Yeah. So this is in case they have the Radiant Dawn here, right?
Yeah. Because it's not lethal. Just Radiant Dawn here is not lethal.
Oh, but it would have been with the other one because it had 3 attack. Right. Okay. Very, very nice. From basics, expecting a Radiant Dawn, but no Radiant Dawn here. Ooh, gets a Spellbound. That's not too bad right now. Going for a Cutthroat.
Wow. I think that's a little too greedy.
Yeah.
I think you. I think this is the play here that you flip.
So there's another Cutthroat and another Hypnos. No, they get the same cards they have in hand. That's not good. That's not what you want when you're flipping. So has to clear here, so they can use that Spellbound. Wow.
It's just about the Radiant Dawn here.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe they steal it. Oh no, that's not something you want.
Fine, because I should have left them with nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, they have nothing, and it's the Radiant Dawn. I mean, it's not enough, but it would allow them to clear this. There it is.
Wow.
So this clears.
Wow.
They were 1 away from getting the that playoff with the Cutthroat. So gonna sacrifice Cesaris here for this 3/3. And now this Hypnos puzzle box is like you're gonna be giving them cards. You don't necessarily want to give them cards now. Elixir copy last turn was probably better. That's interesting. What do you think about that? Oh, a Martyr comes out.
It was probably a good play either way. It's just so difficult with these flips. Like this is one of those decks that's one of the more difficult ones to play, really well when like you don't have immediate answers and you have to like decide whether you're gonna like everything here has been played around that Radiant Dawn.
Yeah. Godhand in the chat making a very good point. Rune of Fire potential with that puzzle box.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at this. They grab a Martyr from Nakrub plays it for themselves. Mind you, this is still just the first game. Like, sweating it out right now, these two.
Yeah, I think that's the right play. Even though the the protected creature's a problem, you want to give them less creatures on the board.
Yeah.
And you want to proc that martyr already, get it out the way.
Ugh, giving them that relic to be able to clear your stuff never feels good. I do wonder what that candy, or actually no, because it just puts the cards in. I'm thinking about the other stuff. So that discards a card, and we'll know when Nakrub does discard a card. It will pop up on the screen. Destructive Dagger.
Wow.
With Deadly.
That's tough.
Now I wonder if that, comes into play. Right now, Basics on 3 health. Does have a Vow of Champions though, and some more sleep. Now with 9 mana.
Oh, well, he can destroy it with the
1, 2, 3,
Vesper.
4, 6, 7.
He has the Vesper. Put him to sleep and Vesper.
Yeah. So they draw a Sleep Dart and a Coronet. I think that you can get rid of that puzzle box, or you can get rid of that Acolyte, definitely. Maybe, yeah, that Glamored.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was. So you're right. That's definitely a nice play. They can go with the Vesper, get rid of that Deadly Relic. They will have 1 mana to spend. Oh, they're not going to get rid of it? Okay. They don't need to, I guess, right now. Doesn't matter too much. All right. Well, they're looking for... What are they looking? They're looking for demo.
Something. Yeah. Or the other Rapture Dance.
Basics, do you have demos in this deck? Could you tell us that if you're still in the chat?
Didn't he play them already?
The demos? No. No, that was the other game. That was Antofa.
Oh, I don't...
That was the top deck with the demos,
yeah,
LOL,
yeah.
I'm broke. Well, guess what? Basics, you're here, okay? You're here. Going up against Infinite Mana's Nakrub. Showing us that it don't matter. It don't matter if you're broke. You got an Ember Oni. It's coming into play here and going to be able to wipe this board. Except for that Vesper, of course.
More importantly, heal him. And even if he does trade in with the Relic, he's going to give him...
Like 5.
5 heal.
Yeah. That's nice. Oh, and I do want to say about the stats from the previous streams. The thing I was pulling was actually only the last year of stats. So people like Dragon Lord, who's been around for a long time, their stats were pretty low, and we were like, oh, that's weird. And even CK. But right now, all the stats we're pulling are a all-time win rate, all-time wins, all-time losses, and we did check it, make sure it's all good to go. And CK, you're like the best person to check this stuff with because your logs go back farther than most.
Yeah.
So I'm
glad I was able to figure that out. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. They want 1 extra tick of damage. They're betting that there's no way for them to sleep this. Gonna go for a Cutthroat.
Yeah, he's got to figure out why he left that
Ooh, can you steal? Wait. Don't you just auto pick the blade? I mean, why are you taking an unexpected gift over a blade? Is there a scenario?
I don't really think so, but like it's more heal. You're gonna heal automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that might be what you need at that point.
I guess to heal, but then.
But then you have to deal the blade. You have to deal the blade on your end.
Yeah. The blade's just so good.
I guess maybe if you had a blade in hand.
Ooh.
So. Yeah.
This is looking tough for Basics here. Nakrub's been able to keep a full board like the whole time.
Got the Golden Curse. Gonna hit and then trade with the Ember Oni.
Oh no, the sheeps come out. Okay, so you get 3 heal. Into the Oryx. Oh, we forgot about... We all forgot about it. Wait,
Wow.
even Basics forgot about it. Wait a minute.
I think that was the whole thing right there.
You sneaky dog.
Oh, wow.
you gassed everybody, even yourself. That was nuts. The Oni coming back, like that was the perfect card. Heal, more heal, damage 2 across the board. Like what?
Yeah, that's probably gonna be it here.
God Hand didn't forget. Okay, chat. For the record, God Hand remembered. They didn't spoil it. Thank you, God Hand. That was a wonderful surprise across the board. And here, look, I mean, now they're in a decent position. They've got an extra blade too. The fact that they stole the blade now is like, okay, now you also have a blade that can come out. That is nuts, man.
Wow, leaves on the board.
He's back up to 29. He was at 1. Right?
Yeah, the Ember Oni.
He was at 1. Oh my.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts. This is why you never give up, folks. You never give up. Always go till the end. You know, don't concede before it's really done for. So oh wow, they got the Coronet back already. I didn't even realize that.
With the flip, you know, and he's already at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, the Therial's Anvil.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it? Like, is that it? Oh my gosh. Do you just take out the Theus? Or no, you take out maybe the 3/3? Or do you...
Yeah, like I understand the card is overpowered, but I think it's helpful for those lower end players.
I mean, look at this. We're talking about, oh, they need a demo. Nope, they don't need a demo. All they need to do is steal a Martyr and then play an Oni with it. And look at that, man.
Yeah.
The Broke Man's Ember Oni coming into play and honestly doing better than a demo would have done in that situation. Because a demo comes back from the Martyr, like, it's not going to have that same board wipe. It's not going to be able to deal with that board like the Oni just did.
Yeah, and you've got to, like, sleep. You've got to, like, well, you do get it back in the hand. You know,
no,
so
I know, but I'm saying is that it cleared the whole thing. It wipes it. And it gives burn. Like, it wipes it, gives burn, heals. Like, there's so much you get out of it.
But the Demogorgon is a little better when, you know, the creatures have higher health and nothing's going to die from the attack. And you need the creatures to die.
You think they're going to nerf it?
They might.
They might. They might. They might. What do you think they would nerf it to if they did?
I don't even want to speculate because it's
don't give them any ideas.
Guys just gonna get sad.
Yeah. Oh, so they could have drawn there again. Take burn away.
Man,
Oh, but then it doesn't work with the talisman, man. I don't want them to take burn away.
Man, be quiet.
So I've seen this before. They flip to make sure that they don't get any fatigue.
You give it 1 burn. Creatures get 1 burn.
1 burn?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 burn's okay. And there it is! Basics taking it! Are you kidding?
Down to 1 mana.
1 health.
Down to 1 health. Sorry,
1 health.
And brings it back. Wow. Unreal. that's one of those games where like, oh man, I may be a little tilted. I'm down to 1 health. Do I like? But you've got outs.
Yeah.
You've got outs there, and you just gotta look for some certain things. We questioned a couple moves, but he takes down one of the best players.
No, for real. And here it is. Basics in game number 2 here against Nakarub with magic into light. So is Nakarub queuing up again with that same light is the question.
I don't think so. I don't think you could play a really good opponent and run the same deck twice. I mean, Nakarub's really good,
Oh no,
can-
so Basics saying, okay, because he sheeped, and then the Oni play happened. Nakarub thought he was being rude because he did the sheep first, and he had to explain that he actually forgot. He thought he was done for, and that's why he sheeped. And it's actually one of the craziest Oni plays we've seen. That is very interesting, and I'm sure he understood afterwards that, you do forget about it, man. You forget the Martyr, especially when you steal it and it's not part of your, your deck plan, and then you use it, you forget, oh wait, I just, you had the Martyr in the void.
You see, even a good player can forget something like that.
Yeah.
And
if you think about it in like that sense, it looks so toxic because he sheeps twice. It looks so toxic.
Misunderstandings.
Hey, they gave us sheeps to emote, so why not emote? Use the sheeps when you got a sheep.
Oh, I hated it when it was announced, and I knew what it would become.
Ooh, there we see that Pyrrhic knowledge.
Yeah, Pyrrhic's too good to not have Gleam Weavers, and that's why that player previously was also running the Gleam Weavers.
Okay.
That Pyrrhic, man.
Oh yeah, that's
going forward. Like Pyrrhic is gonna be going forward like just a staple. Like I don't see how that card gets removed out of like most basic decks that Magic is gonna play.
Yeah.
Like the ability to bring back, a spell up to what, like, is it 7 mana? I think it is, and then burn the cards. Like if you're at the end of your deck, you're basically playing it for free.
Right.
Basically, a 3 mana cost for a 7 mana spell.
That's great. I mean, that's always great, especially when it's at the end. You don't burn those cards.
Yeah. So, Green Weaver is anything that interacts with destroying creatures in the void. Because I feel like these interactions are just gonna only increase as the game goes forward. With death and magic. We've seen it with we've even seen it with the Olympians. Having set help for us, having so many Olympians in your void.
Okay, look at this though. Same light, 10 health for basics here, and is there a way out? Like you have to. 1, 2, 3. No, that's it. Unless they have to clear something. They have to lay Horde on. Oh, they're gonna go for Pyrrhic?
Yeah.
Whoa. Now I wonder what they torched. Burnt. I don't know, man. I gotta say the same thing over and over again. What do you want from me? Oh, by the way, if you look at the bottom right, you see where my mouse is? This Oros has been jumping the whole stream. I don't know why he's bugged out.
You've never. Oh, what's that show?
You see him though, right? And he's jumping. I don't know why he's jumping. He's just been jumping.
I don't think Basics is gonna get to 7 to this Ember Oni this time.
No. Ooh, they got rid of both Unbound Flames in that Pyrrhic knowledge.
Wow. That's just
Yeah, is this it?
disheartening.
That's got to be it. I mean, and another Ember Oni to say, hey, you didn't get to it. And look at this. I mean, the Highborn Knight, the Ward, they're not removing that. Even just that clears, it ends the game. And there it is. We see Nakarub taking it over basics for game number 2.
Yes. That light, if it can mix up, you know, frontline creatures with regular creatures, it becomes a problem because the shape blast is just ineffective.
Right.
And you know, trying to get to 7 mana, you know, a lot of times the light doesn't let you get to 7 mana.
No, especially when you have so much Ward too. Like Ward is so
Yeah.
annoying to deal with
The
and
pr- the
protected. Like,
yeah.
it's just too much, man. All right. Well, we've got game number 3 to choose who goes forward. This is a top 64 match, so winner here is in top 32. Let's check it out. Oh, switches up, grabs the light for themselves and to the war from Nakarub.
Oh boy. Is he doing it again?
Oh, is this the one? Oh, with the cornet, the coconut?
Yes.
The coconut. Love that.
Wow.
That might be my favorite deck name. The coconut. I almost wrote it. Divine Coconut.
Really gutsy play here.
There it is. And so that's good when you see it in the start. Or actually, no, because you could still draw it here. Okay. Yeah, you can still draw it. Coconut combo light. Wait, that sounds like a drink you get in like one of those like bars that are part of a pool. Like you swim up to the bar.
In South or like
Yeah.
South Beach.
Let me get a coconut combo light. Like okay, so for any newer players or people who don't understand what the hell we're talking about, CK, can you tell us a little bit about this deck we're seeing out of basics that we've seen before?
So this is a chosen one deck where the coronet is the only creature he plays. And
There it is. So now it comes out and it's already ready, right?
I think it's short.
1. It needs 1. So can they give it 1 health? Yes, they can. Oh no, they can't. They can't. That's on the board. Made by 40 till 5. Really?
Nice.
Very, very nice. Fellow streamer, fellow community member. Love to see it.
Would be completely different with the God power, but they took that out. That's a really strong Yukos here.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if he goes for it. Yeah. I think it's too clean here.
Yeah, especially when you top deck it too.
And it's gonna give him 9 favor. Being able to generate the favor without having creatures on the board is just amazing. It's just extra added value there.
Okay. Wait, gets rid of... Did they just get rid of the Blade of Six? Am I seeing that right? Or was...
No, they God powered.
Yeah, they got rid of it. They had a Blade of Six up.
Oh, wow.
Why? Why get rid of the Blade of Sticks? Just to get the Leviathan Hunter out?
I think that was a mistake. They forgot to attack.
No, I think they did attack. Maybe they forgot. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Blade, nothing to clear either. Just throwing out creatures. And hoping they can get... I mean, they know what's coming, right? They know the Lysander's Mercy is coming. So that could be it. They could just have wanted another. Oh, look at this. They get it. They get the cornet.
Hydro would be nice here.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sick.
Oh, but they're gonna go with the Remnus?
Mm, that's so greedy.
That is very greedy. So this. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Buckle your seatbelts, everybody.
Someone's
That's not
Dionysus.
great. I mean,
He can bring back Dionysus though and fill his hand.
that's true.
He can Lysander's Mercy Dionysus and put it back and then do it and bring all those cards into hand.
I find it interesting that they haven't fixed that thing with the names. Like the names are running off of the card. Like just don't make the names Remnus Unscrupulous Gate Mage. Like that's
Yo.
that's a long name, man.
And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, Sewlie, we actually made you a card name,
Oh,
but
stop.
it's way too long."
People
too
would
long.
literally lose their shit. Don't even say that. Okay, so I get rid of the Remnus. Oh, they're gonna take 8. Oh no, they don't have. Oh yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah. That's
I mean, 8 to the
crazy.
face.
So I
And
like
here
the
comes-
Hydra. The Hydra. Oh, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's. I mean, yeah, they didn't have the sweep. So you gotta think that Leviathan Hunter was just for that extra creature, but I don't know. Do you wrong path the martyr? Oh, but now. Oh no, they do the born again, right?
Don't wrong path the martyr because you don't. You need that on a bigger target.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I
Hydra.
would've loved-
I feel like Hydra was nice because you when you do the Remnus, you could end up giving them like the best stuff and you the worst.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a little crazy to see, but basics showing up here and holding tight. 1-1 right now between these two. Winner here goes to top 32.
Oh boy.
Okay. 40 days. I forget what that does already.
Gives creatures afterlife. Shuffle them back into your deck.
Oh, puts the demo down to 0.
Yeah. They didn't really like his play, so just make sure he doesn't heal up right here.
And I'm checking out these logs for my bot. There are a lot of people in here that need to link their profile. If you're watching, if you're here, link your profile. Get that ETH address linked, get your player ID linked, and your Discord, and get one of those armor lurkers. 100 going out to those who watch, that minimum watch time. Okay, Devouring Blade up. Varial coming out from Nakrub.
Yeah, it's such a strong card. That's why you gotta let these players have the Oni.
Mm-hmm.
Because of things like Therial.
Yeah.
The Yukos here just slowing him down. Necrob throwing out a Pyramid Warden.
Yeah, this is.
Figure
This
he's
is,
got
wallet heavy.
like Enters, he's got like Enter War. He's got the cultists, the 3 cultists here that he's throwing out with Blitz.
Right, so all he has to do is all he has to do is obliterate that that coconut. That divine coronet.
It's the fated arrival.
Okay. No reaction? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean basics?
Gets the same, almost the same.
Oh, we
picks.
missed it. Wait, he milled Enter War.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Now he goes with the.
So they mill one Enter War. You think you're in such a good spot. You're hoping they don't have another one, and they get a Remnant back from the Pyramid.
Wow.
Oh, no!
Oh
Another one.
no! Into a double.
So this is what we're talking about. Now it's gonna give Nakarub 2. Oh my god.
This is
Oh.
crazy.
Okay.
This is a situation where now it's like, all right, now I don't know even what to do
Now,
here.
how do you even cast this? Like, okay, so there's a 16% chance that they get a poly and then double a Negros. Like, what's the craziest thing they could get out right here? Maybe double Eris? But then they could just get the Mercy, right? There's nothing to stop the Mercy, so. Puts order on 2.
Yeah.
Has to kill off something. There you go. Has to kill off something else.
Gonna take the damage.
Grabs the relic removal. Okay, gets a
Does it?
Hippocrates and a Dio.
And,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, here we go. So the only thing is, it's like now if they. Okay, well, hey, look at that. They did end up using it on the martyr.
Says you can't kill me this turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave both of these up right here.
What do they get? Oh, and then what else?
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's good. The monstrosity.
2 warded creatures.
Yeah.
So the carnage sweep here is not good at all. The carnage sweep is not good at all right here.
Wow. I mean, double Remnus in a tournament game 3. And like, to look at this board, it's like, what do you do? Like, which way do you trade? You have such a small amount of time to figure it out, and here it comes. Wait, they get the sweep with the Savage Strike. That's perfect.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. Won't be able to get that 2 mana off, though. It's probably going to end turn right away.
God power.
Yeah, see, no, I don't think he had time. I think it just ended. Like, it just went. Okay, so Born Again comes out. Divine Coronet gets chosen. I mean, of course, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Come on, my guy. Yeah.
So Nakarub could definitely have another end to war. Of course, they're going to have to time it perfectly to get rid of that Coronet without dying. Because Coronet, they could just die from a Negros here, you know? They could just play it and game over. Or even a Hydra here could win it. right? 6.
Oh, there's the Hydra.
Yeah, does that win it?
It's close.
Because could all of it 4? No, it doesn't win it. It doesn't win it. Never mind.
No. I think he's down to 4.
Yeah, if it all goes face, right?
With no creatures on board, it
4.
goes down to 4. He's gonna go down to 4. He's gonna do 12 damage here. And there's
No,
7
it's
ticks of
5.
health on the board.
There's...
No, because remember,
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah,
ticks
yeah.
twice.
Okay,
Six
so
twice.
it takes one off. Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Yeah, and now he hits.
Oh,
nice.
and that's perfect, because then they can get another hit in. Wow. Now, do they... When do they use the 40 days? We didn't see them use it last game, and they did speak about it in the chat last time, saying that, you know, it does put a base copy of that creature into your deck, not the buffed one. So for the Coronet, it can be a little slow.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to play that. You would want to play it on something bigger, but he hasn't really had an opportunity really where that was the better play. So he's just going real slow here.
Soul Survivor. Well, it clears the Hydra. Nice and easy
Yes,
from
yeah.
basics.
Yeah, real slow here. No reason to go too crazy. There's the Avatar of War. He's gonna get some heal back here,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's gonna be.
So that brings it back, and again, all they need is a Negros. That's literally, they just need to draw a Negros and it's game. Or delve a Negros. Oh, and they don't, but they get the Anvil again, and that's honestly one of the best picks from that Coronet.
He's gonna
Censure,
here.
so nice, man. So nice. So mana efficient too. So gonna heal for another 5 here with this. Or actually, no, not 5, just 1. Because they would have to swing into that frontline creature. Okay. White for guard comes out. Ooh. Giving it leech.
Yeah, but I don't think this is enough to swing this game here.
You don't think? Oh, another censure. And they're just one off. Oh no, that's game. That's game. Basics doing it. Wow.
Yeah, taking out a really good player here.
Insane, man.
With that deck again, 2 casts in a row.
I know, right? The coconut coronet. Are you kidding me, man? Wow. Wow, and more wows. Man, it's just straight up applause for Basics. They're showing us that they can do it time and time again. They said, I don't care if you have double the amount of wins. I don't care if your win percentage is 10% more than mine. I'm still going to come out on top, showing up for all those people that say, you know, it's too hard to beat those seasoned players. Get in these tournaments, man, because Basics, they're doing it.
Seeing the double remness was crazy, though. Like, you always wonder, like, you know, will that... We rarely ever see the card played, except in it only comes out, you know, when we see these Coronet plays.
Right.
And to see it, like, to see 2 come out and stay on the board was just insane to see. Like, you know, was it going to swing, you know, the game in either direction?
They both got Dio too, which I think was interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, Okay, well,
Very low odds.
we do have one more match to get into. Let's check out those prizes for one last time. Man, I love it. I love it, Basics. Thank you so much for submitting that VOD as always. Has been very, very active as far as sending in videos, which is a dream come true.
So seeing the next matchup here, Svenkov.
Yep. Svenkov, who is a Twitch streamer.
Also, like, we recently did something with them in it.
We casted them in the last in the trials. They made it pretty far.
Yeah, that's what I remember. You know, versus one of the OGs in Mirage here. Somebody that I remember playing against very early in the client.
Yeah.
I always talk about the TST guys who held it down early on. Rough when you run into any of them.
Well, speaking of these TST guys, man, we've got Mirage as his opponent.
Yeah.
You got some stats for me? I'm gonna pull up their game stats here, but do you have any? I know you have stats. You probably have stats for both of them, honestly. Probably have stats for both of them.
So Mirage has 3 first place tournaments finishes. These were very early on in 2020. Again, holding it down. He won the Madness of the Gods, followed up by the Madness of the Gods 2 double demo. Wait. Madness of the Gods 2 double Demogorgon.
What do you mean? That was the prize?
That was the name of the tournament.
Double Demogorgon.
That's just hilarious. And then he won the Madness of the Gods 3. And then he's got a
Wait, he won all of them?
Yeah, he won the first 3.
What?
He won the first 3. And he got a 3rd place, a 2nd place, a 3rd place, and a lot of top 8s.
That's nuts, man. 3 tournaments back to back. To back, I should say. Absolutely nuts. Well, we'll be able to take a look at these two and their stats here. We've got Svenkov on the left, Mirage on the right. And immediately you can see 70% win rate. Oh, Salt, you are a blessing. Thank you so much, Salt. But look at that, man, 70%. That's more. What did we see? The highest was 68%. I believe that was Clutch.
Yeah, like this is probably this is incredible to have a 70%.
70.3, and this is all time. They've been playing for a very long time. Their player ID is 83,683. That's a pretty low number when you really think about it. Within the first 100,000, 70%? That's the top right now. That is the record to beat. I feel like we haven't seen one that's better.
Yeah, I think that is the highest one so far, because I like to keep track of that. And that's really amazing considering all the really good players we have, and also considering that, you know, I've been playing against this guy since the very, very beginning.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I want to give a big thank you and shout out to GU Stakes. That's Salt on the account, but GU Stakes as a whole, they brought me into the team. They showed me, you know, what was possible on these tournaments on IMX, and I've found a home with them. It's quite an amazing team we've put together, and I look forward to everything that GU Stakes is going to be pushing out in the future and the near future. So be on the lookout, because we got a lot of great stuff in the works. And of course, Salt is just they call it a 1% dev. CK, you ever heard that term?
Yes, I have.
My man is call him a freaking 0.1% dev. But back to these two, Svenkov streaming on Twitch, love to see it, and still getting a 58% win rate. CK, that says a lot. Yeah, Mirage has been here for a while. Yeah, they have games, but Svenkov, they show up for the community with those streams, and they keep these games going in the ranked, you know, with 1,629 wins, only 1,100 losses. A little bit of a newer player, but showing up here, making it to this match, and it is a top 64 for that top 32 spot.
Yeah, this could go either way. You know, you have Svenkov, you know, a little newer, but has been having a really good showing. And it's crazy is that the impressive as the stats are, like you see someone like Sam Bam has way more games played than him.
Mm-hmm. It's like double.
So
I don't think anyone
yeah,
has more games played
yeah.
than Sam Bam. I think he's the
So
most.
like somebody like myself, right? I had about the same amount of games, right? It was like around 10,000,
Y
11,000.
yeah, it was around there.
You know, so I
Yeah.
just think that it favors players that are like really, really playing a lot at the time. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to see, how well Mirage has done.
Oh, you guys are warming my heart tonight. Thank you so much for all the support. You see those avatars jumping around. I don't know why that Oros is jumping constantly. I've never seen that before. Wherever that is, relax, okay? Just, you're gonna hurt your knees.
Acknowledge him.
Green
That's
Lantern,
okay.
no, I know. Green Lantern, he knows. Thank you so much, as always. And we're gonna be able to get into this last set of the evening. It's gonna be Savenkov versus TST's Mirage. Okay. Deception versus nature. We've seen Mirage's nature time and time again.
Really thinking about this god power, which is really surprising to me.
I know
Like, I
he is
don't-
from US. So Mirage is representing US. Savenkov, I'm not sure. Oh. Why is that?
Interesting. That is such a tough decision here. What kind of deception is he running that he's able to choose between all the gods?
Oh, he's
Must be
actually
some type
flipping
of
through them.
control. Yeah, he's gonna play some type of this. Oh, the Fallen Legion. Okay. And mugging.
Oh, or stop jumping. What?
Whipsy not a fan of the hidden aggro rush.
So we see the flip from Savenkov. Isn't he Russian? I don't want to assume that they're Russian. I ask when they submit a video to let me know if they want their country, and they didn't. So we'll unless he's spoken about it on stream. If you guys know for a fact that he is from Russia, then I will throw it up there. But otherwise, it's okay.
Mugging on the...
He is Russian? Okay. Well, I'll take the one person saying it. I trust you.
Blazing Talisman.
Ooh, there we see the Spore Light. Cold War fight? Stop.
Well, man, that's a good joke.
Alright. I mean, this is
That
my
removal thing.
control nature. This is what I'm all about from Mirage. And this deck is one of the ones I dread going against because it goes so long. They won't fatigue. They can just keep up, you know?
Super tilting, I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Is that it's meant to tilt you.
Oh my,
goodness.
they took the compost. No. No.
That hurts.
No.
Does
that
it
hurts.
hurt?
That is my soul being ripped
yeah.
out, CK.
Wow, Avatar of Nature here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think a Stone Skin is coming here.
They
Or,
could Stone Skin and Cutthroat. And you have to Stone Skin that, right?
Yeah, I think you sleep the...
Didn't they already use the hunting trap, right?
I don't think so. Did they?
I might be wrong. All right, what do they steal? What do they steal? Oh, they take a Aiko! Oh my... Oh my gosh. Forget a cutthroat. That's nasty.
Don't you think you throw it here, don't you?
The Aiko?
I'd throw it
Maybe
here.
next, when right before you smack him with the armor lurker.
I would have slept the other. I would have slept the other
Plant?
creature. Oh no, because he just he god powers and then he throws the other Amazon into it to kill it.
Okay. Getting close to that Ember Oni. It's no use playing it till you're ready to go face. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just. I guess CK, you're just thinking for that that talisman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, talisman's fine right now, I guess. And wait, does this kill it? Oh, it does. Wow, that's nice. So stone skin into mugging. Very nice. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It definitely is a showpiece right now, but as we know, it will help, especially if it does give them that regen, as we see there. Regen's always nice. So I'm gonna draw here.
You just sleep the Amazon again.
So this just kills one of the plants.
Yeah, you're just trying to get to the Oni next turn. Flipped. Double Shadow Aiko.
That's always, you know, double edgy, no problem. Okay, it doesn't put it to sleep. Ooh. That Pyramid Warden being 4/8 is so annoying. So much health. Yeah, and Oni doesn't even really help.
I'm trying to think about what he should do here. He's gonna compost.
Into
It's
a
a
wildfire. Huh. That's that's not really gonna help you here.
Gives him the Umbra Arrow. He's gonna pip out the Stone Skin. Wants to completely slow him down.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah, if they
doesn't do
lose,
it.
so if they leave, they're not gonna leave that obviously, so that dies. They're gonna draw here. I think they're gonna draw. Yeah. Wait, Oh, yeah, they swung. Okay, Cutthroat comes out after they drew. Could be good. Holds off from the Cutthroat, though. Goes with the Stone Skin. Just kidding. Goes with the Cutthroat. I like going with the Cutthroat first. Oh, and yeah, I mean, you take the Winner's Bounty, right? No, they grab the Lightning Strike instead. Oh, no! Wait!
He ran out of time.
Oh, no! Oh, that could be costly. Oh, no. Yeah, you gotta go fast. 2 turns, miss the same play. Oh, no. No. Okay, so Rapture Dance does take care of those, and nice Stone Skin now that it's only the Pyramid Warden up. And the Hunting Trap will be able to deal with it eventually. So not bad, as well as that Lightning Strike if they want. So why take the Lightning Strike then? Do you think that was just a rush move? Like, oh, just grab something?
Can't tell for sure, but it might have been.
Like the Winner's Bounty, I feel like if I'm playing Nature and I've got a Winner's Bounty and they Cutthroat, I'm expecting the bounty to be taken. For Pyramid Warden after Stone Skin. Yeah, but now they're not going to use it. That was the point. Like, it's like that they stole it, it seemed like they stole it to be able to use it with that. But now it's like, okay, now you just got this Lightning Strike, which, you know, obviously it's great, but taking away their Winner's Bounty, being able to be at 40 health.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, okay.
Mirage is. That's not how he's looking to win this.
All right, that's a fair point. I see what you're saying, Wiz. Well, it's definitely going to prolong the game further if they do end up using it. Oh no. The one creature it didn't want to go into. Well, that was lucky. So what does Mirage have at 6? That's not bad if it doesn't hit. Oh, it doesn't hit the Pyramid Warden.
Yeah, that was probably best case scenario.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, draws a bunch. And that Contract Broker are going to be able to deal with this Pyramid Warden. What do they get is the question. And the answer... Oh, not bad.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Now they have both Hunting Traps in hand. A lot of removal.
More Enchanted Vines.
Okay, so they've got the Shrike out. Oh no. What is it called? It's like Moonlit Shrike, I think. No. What is the name of it?
At this point, I feel like the Bundys, where like I learn a new card and another card falls out. Cause
Moonlight Shrike. What? That was so close. Moonlight Shrike. Moonlight Charm, Moonlight Shrike. Yeah, I guess they're super close. No, it's not Moonlight. Shrike Moonlighter. Come on. There it is.
you put it in the chat after you already put it in the chat. What?
No, so it can pop up on the screen. It only reads my my command.
Oh, got it.
Or else they would just be spamming it and it would just change every 2 seconds. See, people like Meepo, Clutch, they're in the chat, but they don't link their profile, CK. I don't get it. What are they doing? Why are they sitting there, not linking their profile? It makes no sense.
Maybe they don't want to take away like rewards from the other people. You know what I mean?
Why not take the reward and then give it out to your own community?
Because he already does that on his own. And so
Okay,
he would
well-
rather the card go to somebody new.
But I've been saying that there's gonna be more things than just these airdrops. So if you don't have your profile linked, you won't be eligible for those special things that come down the line. So please make sure that you have a profile linked. There's a lot more in store. It's not just 100 armor lurkers. It's not just the 200 cards. Think bigger.
Am I linked completely?
I think so. You can type ! profile to check, CK.
I'm at work. Let me stop.
I can actually, no, I can do it for you. I can do it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so we missed it. Grabs the, Oh, they grabbed the wisp. We completely missed it. We're talking about bots and profiles. They grabbed the wisp. Oh.
Hortuk, wow.
Gold Hortuk. So
Everybody
they grabbed
got
the
one.
wisp, and you gotta think that Mirage is only running one wisp, right? You don't... Yeah, I know I missed a play. Shaquan? Killed his own creature to draw the wisp and cutthroat. That's beautiful. Yeah, they had to trap themselves?
Clears.
Okay.
This is a huge clear.
Damn, that was not the time to look at the chat. It was the time to look at the board, and I'm glad you guys are here, keeping us informed while we're distracted. And look at this, man. Grabbing that wisp away is huge, of course, and being able to clear this board. Wow, wow, wow.
Just leaves one creature there. Really, really great play here. Putting him on a really good spot. Slowing down that gigantic board.
Okay, he's on 9 health now, and a demo comes out. And look at this. The Lightning Strike is perfect for that demo now. Could even play the Oni if they wanted to, and I think they're going to do that. No, they're going to throw the Hortuk. That's even nicer. What am I saying?
Yeah, the blitz and protected here is huge.
Right.
The hunt doesn't clear this. 11 health on the board.
Mm-hmm. They need a Enchanted Vines. That's the cleanest right here. Blazing Talisman comes out, and do they have an Oni? No, a hunt like you said, but you're right, it's not going to clear. Oh, but that's pretty nice. At least it does clear those two.
Counterfeit.
there is the possibility of all those creatures staying up. That's interesting. So, yeah, the counterfeit's nice. Ico works as well. They're going to have 5 mana to play.
Gonna take the 5 heal. And play the hidden creature.
Okay.
Wow.
But the Gamma doesn't steal anything, so... Yeah, they've got the counterfeit for the draw, which is super, super nice. Now that they have a Wisp in their deck. Like, that's crazy, man. They got a Wisp. Mirage, only 4 cards left in hand. What could they even toss out here? Coronet? I don't think they have it. Oh, that's pretty clean. But, like I just said, they do have that Wisp. What can Mirage do, CK? Nothing, right?
It's tough having no cards left. Like
So much draw.
Photosynthesis.
No, they're not
Dionysus. Like, that's the only things really that can save you here.
Another Oni coming in. They still
Maybe.
have double Oni. Ugh. Jeez, man. He can surrender. That he can. That he can. It looks like Svenkov going to be taking this first one over Mirage. One of the OGs, like we've been saying, man. Almost 12,000 games. 50 more until he hits that 12,000 ranked, total played mark. Yeah, that's going to be it, right? Not conceding, though. Not conceding.
This is tilting here.
Yeah.
Losing all those cards to your opponent, getting you closer to mill.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong.
Oh, and look, a hunting trap with a form of power popping up because they grabbed that Oryx. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that very well spells. That's pretty much spells the end here.
Mm-hmm.
Taking their time trying to figure out there's a cleaner way to do it without trading everything. I think he decides that this is the better play here.
Okay.
He's gonna trade out.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Weird.
There
Yeah,
it is. I mean, yeah, it was a long time coming. And there finally puts the nail in the coffin. So, Svenkov up 1-0 against Mirage. They are looking like an underdog here with, what is it, like a fourth of the games played? They're going up against someone with a 70% ranked win rate. All they need is one more win here to take it to a top 32 situation, one step closer to that final. What do you think we're going to see here, CK?
Surprised we haven't seen a lot of death. And I just feel like, it's eventually gonna pop up again.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. And we'll see that here in just a second. In game number 2 between Svenkov and Mirage. But no death for you, my friend. We've got a War Mirror.
Okay.
Ooh, Village. Is this Olympian? Wait, is this Olympian? We haven't seen this yet.
is gonna be really interesting.
Ashen Child, double martyr.
Yeah.
So do you throw the Ashen Child out turn 1? With this hand, maybe not, right?
Don't think you do because Tavern Brawler clears the Ashen without dying. There we see an even bigger problem.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see the village into the Ashen maybe here.
Maybe we see a martyr? Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. But then that's just gonna buff them once. I mean, it is something.
And then it dies and it'll buff something else. Again.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But a martyr play here is pretty decent.
Yeah, you can set yourself up for the next turns. I know, right? We don't see Olympians. We haven't seen Olympians even once in these tournament matches for the main event. I'm excited to see it do something. And there we see another martyr coming out. Yeah, martyr does keep the buffs. That is true. So this is interesting though, because they don't want to throw out the village vendor, right? Oh, and they get it. They hit it.
He wanted lower cost creatures
Yeah.
to play with the village vendor. I think he was looking for the Parthene one, the 2/1/1s that come out that give each other ward.
Mhm.
Every other Olympian ward. I think that's what he was looking for. But, you know, getting the 3 and a 4 mana cost creature was not really good.
No.
It was a really greedy play, and I think he got punished for it.
Yeah, it's like you have to decide when to be greedy, when to be a little more cautious. Can really affect you in these tournament games where every single situation, every interaction could win you or lose you the game. And it's all on the line here. So there's something that they can play with it. It'll buff things twice, which isn't too bad. And I think they're going to go for it. Yep, there it is. Oh, and the Ashen Child gets buffed. That's really nice, too. So he's highlighting that village vendor.
He knows it's gonna come back if he kills it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's like they're putting it all on the line here. Will it work out for them?
He's also Mirage is also concerned about having a Pyramid Warden on the board because he doesn't want to return the wrong creature here.
Right. All right, Mirage taking his time here. Yeah, that's probably the best option there. Now, what do they have?
He needs something to take out the vendor.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's something.
That works.
Very nice. And they get a retribution. They definitely have enough. Right? Or maybe not, actually. So at 5, they could play anything in hand. The Lakaios does... Does it help? Not really.
He's going to get the vendor back here. Or is he gonna get the martyr?
Oh, but he gives him a Pyramid Warden. Savenkov's gonna give him a Pyramid Warden back. Okay, so what's that gonna buff? Is it gonna buff? Oh, it buffs the white for guard. And they get the village vendor back. And now this is gonna buff their entire board.
There's the retribution. Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Wait, that's a huge white for guard. So they leave it up? Okay. They leave it up. They want to keep that. I wish Savenkov would show us the stats. I want to... Oh, 13-11! 13-11 white for guard. That was quick. Wait, did they really do a mirror when we're talking about the fact that we've never seen the Olympian War, and then they go into a mirror? Is this real life? Is this set up like?
This really happened.
That's crazy. They were like both trying to catch each other off guard, and they queue in with the same thing. Double Pyramid Warden here. Another retribution. Now that's, I mean, that's two answers right there. Pyros is an 8/8. All right, white for guard comes out. That's a big boy.
How do you
Oh no, that's not a big
this?
boy. It's a woman actually. I'm pretty sure the white for guard's a woman. My bad.
We need to enter war here.
What?
How
Oh
do you
yeah, it's
clear
war.
this?
Yeah, no,
Like-
you need it. You need it. You need it. And I don't think they have it.
Like this is, you're gonna lose everything here.
Hey, what's up, Stefan?
Oh my!
I know, right? We're blessed. We're
Whoa.
blessed with the Year of the Gods 1 top 4 finalists. Nefet's 107, still yet to come back into the scene and show everybody, you know, how much he's been really working on his decks, his you know, deck building skills. Maybe in one of these tournaments soon, you know.
I see you, Jeremy.
Sorry, guys. Those are our, as people say, IRL friends. We're just teasing them. So we had one of our IRL friends actually make it to top 4 of the Year of the Gods 1. They were a new player, and they were able to take down like Funkmaster and Captain Skyhawk. It was pretty cool to see. But he sold in the finals.
And then he sold in life and stopped playing.
Stop playing. All right, Slayer coming out from Mirage. But look at this board, man. How do you deal with this? 14-10 white for guard, no end to war, and no end in sight for Mirage. Sounds rigged. Yes, it was rigged. 32-person tournament was rigged. Yeah, this is, I mean, how do you don't come back from this, especially after they've also got all this stuff to throw out as well.
Yeah, like it's just these giant creatures.
Mm-hmm. I
And,
think
you know, he held on to that play a little long with the village vendor, but it ended up paying off.
yeah. Oh my gosh, man. This is what a turn of events we've had on this stream. Savenkov taking it with that lethal. Game number 2
Wow.
over Mirage, and just showing that it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned player, if you are a newer player. All that matters are the games that you play in those tournaments. Go one at a time, and you'll be like Svenkov, making it to top 32.
Insane there, 2-0. It just goes to show you that, like, you know, heart of the cards sometimes just takes over.
Yeah, not even just heart of the cards. We just saw 2 underdogs beat, not even just like, oh yeah, you know, they're underdogs in stats. Nakrub and Mirage. Like, those are names that if you play GU, if you're in the comp scene, you know them, and you know them well, because they are like the giants that you have to face down the line when you get into those long runs. These are the people that could very well stop you in your tracks with a 2-0. Svenkov says no, 2-0 for me, goes to the top 32. I love to see it.
You know, normally you're like, oh, you know, these 2 guys are out, top 32. Maybe I'll have a little easier bracket time, but at this point, no, you're not. Like, it's like you're probably gonna play a player of high caliber going through now in these top 32 matches. Like, it's gonna be a hard-earned victory to get up there. You know, heart of the cards, you know, being a part of it, but you gotta not misplay. You gotta, you know, pick wisely.
Yeah.
A lot of factors into this.
Yeah, and remember that you played the martyr. That's the big one we learned tonight. Remember you played the martyr before you start sending those sheep emotes, and of course, you know, keep those comms going, because it's, you know, it's great that we can communicate with all of our opponents and get.
Oh, he had the Oni. Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah. No, for sure. But that's going to be it from me and CK tonight. Those are the sets, but we're going to have some more on Thursday. Another stream coming your way, another chance to get those points for that airdrop score. CK, any last thoughts before we send him off?
Play these tournaments, guys. Get in these
There's
tournaments.
There's a bunch popping up here and there. Yeah.
And, you know, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. All right, everybody, have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are, and we'll see you on the next stream. See ya.